Calling Unit 2, 725 Pleasant Street, New Bedford Hotel and Apartments.
First at 10, breaking news tonight out of New Bedford. Pinpoint News Tracker taking you to Talman Street, where flames broke out just hours ago, quickly spreading through an apartment building. Tonight, that's where 2 dogs have died after being pulled from a burning apartment building in the city's south end.
Good evening. Still an active fire scene tonight in the city of New Bedford. It has been hours since the 3-alarmer broke out at a business at Mount Vernon and Caroline Streets. The smoke.
My name's Pete Clark. I'm a lieutenant on the New Bedford Fire Department. My current assignment is the Office for Engine Company Number 1. We have a pretty wide area that we're responsible for in protecting the citizens of New Bedford. We go all the way from the docks in New Bedford all the way up to the Dartmouth line. So we have a pretty populated area that we're responsible for. Every call is unique that we go on. There's not one call that is a standard call. All the calls require the fire department to solve a problem. In doing that, as the officer, I have to receive the call, make sure I understand the type of call we're going on. So use that information to relay to the team members that we have on the engine, and we all, as a collective effort, try to solve that problem. And there are several problems that we could go to. We go to large fires. That's our primary goal, is to extinguishing fires on an engine company and save lives. We also respond to a wide variety of emergency calls. We go to and assist the medics with all medical calls. They can be difficulty breathing, shortness of breath, persons going into cardiac arrest, persons involved in an overdose. That's one of our biggest challenges that we have now is an opioid epidemic, and it is up to us to provide a tool that we have is called Narcan that reverses the effects of opioid overdoses. We also respond to persons stuck in elevators, motor vehicle crashes. We go to some industrial accidents that happen along the waterfront and some of the large businesses that we have in the area. So it's a pretty wide variety of calls that we go on. Recently, I was involved in a call that we were able to utilize the aerial apparatus to remove a man that was trapped on top of a building that was fully involved. It was a great accomplishment. We were able to, as a team, collectively do our jobs quickly and efficiently in order to remove the man that was trapped on a burning building on top of the roof down, and we were able to execute that mission with precision, and that was what I was most proud of. The situation was there was a lot of people in the area. It was a well-populated area. There was a lot of people that were screaming. You know, there was a lot of activity. There was a lot of excitement on the scene at this call. When the fire ladder pulled up to the scene, it was ladder company number 4. When the apparatus pulled up to the scene, each member that was on duty on ladder 4 that day that performed the rescue, each member was met with a wide, loud commands from the civilians that were around, directing us that there was a man on the roof. We couldn't see him through the heavy smoke and the flames. So what we did was we each looked at each other, we made a quick plan of attack, and we executed it quickly. And it was with great precision and quick action that really made that rescue perform, the aerial extrication, the aerial rescue performed seamlessly because of the experience and the calmness and the quick actions of the men that were involved on that call. And that was a good feeling. That feeling only lasted a few minutes because we had to put the fire out. So there was no room for celebrating. It was quick, on to the next task. And that's how the fire service works. This is a fantastic job for an individual that likes to work in a team setting to solve problems quickly, that has a sense of adventure and enjoys that aspect of helping people. So it's a great job. I would recommend it to anybody. It's a really fantastic job. It's a career.